Hello, my name is Lisa Womack, and the purpose of this video is for part 2 of our midterm exam, and it is for corrections class, and this is the book that I got my understanding from. It's called Corrections, and it's by the author Welch. Okay, for this discussion, it will be brief, and my discussion in the paper primarily discussed about how our justice system is failing. I tried to answer why are we failing. For most of us, many of us don't know why we're failing. Many scholars and many theorists have come up with reasons why, but there's really no specific answer for why things are failing. But upon reading throughout this book and everything, I sort of kind of began to understand there were some pretty strong correlations with politics. And upon my findings about politics, I also saw that there was a strong connection with capitalism. And basically, on many occasions, the system has changed their technique, their design, their ideologies about punishment in order to resolve these issues. However, there's no simple answer. One thing that I took note about was about overcrowding prisons. Overcrowding prisons has been a very big concern for the past little over 30 years since the Reagan administration took the war on drugs approach. And with the war on drugs approach, he basically stirred up this big chaos with society. And society is, streamlined through capitalism, because capitalism controls the media. They let us see what we want to see. And when this big chaos started occurring throughout society, saying, oh, we got this crack cocaine epidemic going on. Well, this political movement basically started the overcrowding of prisons. And another thing I noticed in there that he talked about was recidivism. Oh, yes, this is going to reduce crime. But however, I found that this sort of sense here that he created with people was false. And what I mean by that is that it was false to believe that it's actually reducing crime. In fact, it's increasing, because it was showed that over 60% of people choose to do new crimes, is what I'm saying. Choose to do new crimes or reoffend an old crime, possibly. Maybe it's a violation of parole. And that ended them back into the system once again. And another interesting thing I found was the writer Reisman, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He wrote a book called The Rich Get Richer and the Poor Get Prison. Well, he basically said in a nutshell that prison is designed to fail. And with that being said, it secures politics even more. It secures what they represent. And that includes the ideology of capitalism.